Well, I just saw my first mouse. I'm sure it's not the first mouse that's ever been here, but it was the first mouse I've ever seen. So I was in here, and I was just kind of doing something, and all of a sudden I saw this flash, and I was like, did I just see movement? And, you know, it kind of looked a little mouse-like. So then I just stood here and watched. And then the plants out there were moving along, and then I saw it right behind that box. So then I went out there with a shovel, and I started banging on the box, and then I moved the box, and it went and scurried way over there. Basically, it was behind this cinder block. And I know the chickens will eat them. If they get a hold of it, they'll just tear it apart. But they have to first see it and then be able to catch it. Well, here I am the next day, and I think I have found where that mouse has been living. That looks like mouse turds. So he's just been making this little nest underneath the brick. So I'm looking down at the nest as if I had just removed the roof, which I did. So he's decided to live right there. All right, I put this brick in this place of where the cinder block was, and I will be checking it regularly for mice. I suppose they could get underneath this stump as well, so I will be checking under there. I have these cinder blocks here, but I've turned them on the other side so that now I can actually just see into the bottom. That doesn't mean a mouse won't go in there, but I will be disrupting said mouse often. Oh, this is what we like to do after our morning time outside. We come in here and we get on this perch, and look how good they get along when they're just preening or relaxing. They're not trying to argue over food, which is usually what causes the issues. The other two, Miss Cloud and Trinity, Trinity's looking into that brick. Why is there a hole in the brick now? That hole was not there before. What's going on? Well, that's terrific. I had that board under here, which is what their nesting boxes have been sitting on. And I saw that there was a bunch of sand dug out. And sure enough, I pick up the board, and there are a bunch of mice in here, which of course have now scattered, and they're nowhere, and none of my chickens seem to notice. You can see these pockets. The board was there for ease of access for me to pull these back and forth. This brick that was here, I picked it up, and look, someone has been digging a hole and living there. So yeah, they're coming in here. They're at night, they come out and they eat out of these bowls. So guess what we're not going to have for a while? That's right, no bowls. Well, look what I found. Mouse turds in here. I had that board in here, and I bet you they found a nice comfy spot to sit. There's quite a few of them. I'm getting some help here. I don't see any mouse turds. And now, of course, she's going to want to lay an egg in here. Whose feather is that? Can you help me, PK? So, I don't see any mouse turds in these nesting boxes. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and empty them. What? Honey? No. No. What are you doing? Is it because PK's behind you? PK. Yeah, see, I see there are no mouse turds in here, which is fantastic. All right, so these are now empty, mostly. And I will watch to see if I see any more mouse turds in this coop. Yeah, see, I just tossed it on the ground, didn't I? Yeah, I know, I'm filming. If I put this video out, it's going to be just all over the place. Because I'm just like, oh my gosh, there are mice in the hugelkultur. Oh my gosh, there are mice, lots of them in the coop. And I'm feeding them. Oh, and now there are mice in this coop. I guess they weren't actually in the other coop. They were in the chicken run. See that black bowl in there? I had it out here. I was going to take it inside with me, and then I completely forgot it. So what I did was I looked in it, and sure enough, there were several mouse turds in that black bowl sitting out here. So yeah, they found it. Basically what they did was they searched the entire run for food and water, found none, and then they were like, oh look, a surprise for us. So I guess the best thing that I can do is just remove all food access. And that means I'll be putting their food up every night for quite a while. All right, I'm out here super early in the morning, and I found a mouse. Got these 2 cinder blocks here. I've had them here for a long time. I dug this area up a few weeks ago and put the cinder blocks like this. No, I was looking in this one and I saw some mouse turds, and I made my way over here and I shone the light in there, and then there was one mouse in there, and he was like, whoa. So we went underneath the edge of this as it was on the ground, like imagine right under there. And then I'm like, all right, so then I shone the light again, and he took off into the, wild blue yonder there. And yeah, what he had done is the brick was right here, and he dug in. So this was his little wall. So he had a nice little pocket here. Let's see what they can do is they can just dig in and then build a nice little house right up against this land. So, no, someone's coming out. Hey, Trinity, I almost didn't recognize you because of how dark it is. You almost look like PK. Starla, PK, Popcorn. Yeah, you missed the mouse. Sweepy. Yes, I hear you, Miss Cleo. Yeah, you already came out here and pooped. I could smell it. What's it? There you go. Don't throw it away. And now a mouse is going to come and eat that. Oh, here, I know. Here comes Sweepy. She used to just sit and be your friend, huh? Now she's a tyrant. Yeah, just one peg above you, and she thinks she's it. See Sweepy over here? She found a mouse. I think it was a half-eaten mouse. Oh yeah, it's a mouse. Yeah, when you see those, you eat them. When I came out here earlier, I saw a cat, and it kind of took off. And cats don't always eat. Wow. Oh, popcorns. I want that. Sometimes cats will only eat like the head of a mouse, like their brains, because they're zombies. You got a mouse, Sweetie? I'm not going to take it. Did you get it all? I'm not going to take it. I don't want it. Sweepy, you don't have to run from me. There we go. Oh, I'm not taking it. I don't want it. Yuck. Oh, yes. There we go. That's the tail, the end of it. It's just the, let me back this up. I'm not doing very well. Did you get it all? Okay. She's very proud of herself. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting them away tonight and closing the coop and then opening up this run and leaving it open like this all night. And maybe the local cats will come and chase the mice and get them. Because if the mice go into the chicken run, the cats can't get them. And hold on. Now Popcorn has something. No, I'm not going to take it. Oh. What is it, sweetie? Is it another mouse? I think it is a mouse. Or a vole. Let me see. I could just get a good look. It's another mouse. Okay, so that's great. It means I've had cats in the backyard finally at night, catching the mice. You're going to want to run because here comes Sweepy again. Shadow, petting Sweepy. Oh, and gulp. Oh, another one? You don't need another mouse. Drop it. You already had a mouse. I want to look at it. Yeah, look at her. I want to look at it. All right. I want to know how this happened. See this container? It has barley in it, and it was hanging right here. Okay, it was hanging like that. Just chain link here. I pull it down because I want to feed them some of this barley. There are what I believe to be mouse turds in there. So, how did the mouse get in here? Can they climb chain link?